Welcome to Las Vegas and Allegiant Stadium. It's a great setting and a high-energy environment as we crank up another college football season here with the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks him about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. We know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking deep to the right side. And is intercepted.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
Now from the pistol formation. It's a quarterback keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Winner takes the toss, runs to his left. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly down, but now it brings up fourth. Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The back's got it. He gets loose. Has the first down and more. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't forward at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They start with Mark Ingram. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Gonna run it. It's Wolf. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. But when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Went after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. returner choosing to field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Breaks an open space. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Great footwork, a big opening now. He's in the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral it.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. State offense comes back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
A second down play coming up for this offense. On the ground, it's Wolf. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Bind the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll toss it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
That's one more play here in the quarter. They'll try the left side with a toss. First down, looking for more now. He's found some room at the 45. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. You've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that one to score.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Wolf. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, Ohio State. Bites into the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Now it's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's past the marker and still going. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fielded near the 20. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. A completion sets up a second down play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Play here.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a deep shot to the right. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it. The game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Short connection to the tight end here. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking to pass. It's Figueroa. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And that's out of bounds after a decent game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes makes this receiver so special? He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down now after the sack. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Wolf. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Figueroa. Checks this down to the running back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, looking to throw it. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And he'll set up to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. It's like one more play here before halftime. Hands it off from the gun. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And he stopped after 84 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but
going for a big play downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they jump on top here in the second half. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the return man steps out at the 28. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It's a shotgun run call. And they tried the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game. Back to throw. It's Figueroa. The receiver makes the catch.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up an important third down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They mix it up with a run.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made after a big gain. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Figueroa. Comes up with the catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll try the ground game here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's a carry for the fullback. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it is incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
You got nothing on 2nd down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to punch it in for the score. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense, defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive. What a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Looking right, this one caught. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Handoff heading left. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides. Makes it 1st and 5. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. Second down after that previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Ball handed off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion sets up a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch him there. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On first down, it's play action. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Throw to the running back in the flat.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Back That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Figueroa. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, tied. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right. And it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Back out of the field. Leaning on the run game here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. It's second down. Takes the toss and heads left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Figueroa. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback just kneels down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.